Cape Verde is not just at the World Cup. They've made history there, becoming the smallest country ever by population to reach the knockout stage of a men's World Cup. And the way they did it is honestly one of the best stories of this entire tournament. Let's start with the basics. Cape Verde is an island nation off the west coast of Africa, population just over 500,000 people. This was their first ever World Cup appearance. Nobody expected much from them. They were drawn into Group H alongside Spain, the reigning European champions, two-time World Cup winners Uruguay and Saudi Arabia. On paper, it looked like a group stage exit was guaranteed. Instead, Cape Verde did something remarkable. They didn't lose a single group match. They opened with a scoreless draw against pre-tournament favourites Spain, a result that immediately turned heads. Then they came from behind to draw 2-2 with Uruguay, scoring their first ever World Cup goal in that match through Kevin Pina. Then they closed the group with another 0-0 draw, this time against Saudi Arabia. 3 matches, 3 draws, 3 points, enough to finish second in the group and send them through to the round of 32 as the smallest nation in World Cup history to ever get that far. For context, that's a feat teams like Iceland and Curacao, despite being even smaller by population, never managed to pull off. Now, drawing your way through the group stage doesn't usually get you very far in a knockout tournament. History has examples of teams doing exactly this and still going out. But Cape Verde weren't just surviving. They were genuinely competing with elite opposition. And a massive reason for that was one man between the posts, their goalkeeper, Vozinha. Vozinha, full name Josimar José Évora Dias, is 40 years old. And before this tournament, he was mostly known for playing in Portugal's second division. 2 weeks into the World Cup, he's a global phenomenon. He made 7 saves in the scoreless draw against Spain alone, repeatedly denying a red-hot Lamine Yamal. He kept 2 clean sheets across the 3 group games, and the internet noticed. His Instagram following jumped from around 500,000 to over 17 million in a matter of days, more followers than plenty of A-list global athletes have. When he talked to the press about it, his answer was simple: we are small, but we have big hearts, and we are fighters. So what happened next? Cape Verde's reward for topping the underdog storyline of the tournament was a round of 32 date with the reigning World Cup champions themselves, Lionel Messi's Argentina in Miami. This was being called a David versus Goliath matchup from the moment the draw was made, and remarkably, Cape Verde nearly pulled it off. They took Argentina all the way to extra time in an instant classic, refusing to fold against the champions. In the end, class told, Argentina eventually won 3-2 after extra time, with Messi extending his all-time World Cup scoring record along the way. Cape Verde's dream run officially ended there, one step short of the round of 16, but they took the champions to the absolute wire, doing it, and left Miami with a standing ovation from neutrals all over the world. So what's the secret? It wasn't flashy attacking football. Cape Verde scored only a couple of goals across the whole tournament. It was discipline, defensive organisation, and an aging, unheralded goalkeeper suddenly playing like he was possessed. It's the oldest story in football, a smaller team that refuses to be broken, built entirely around belief and a wall in goal that nobody could get past, until finally, against the very best team in the world, they ran out of magic. Cape Verde came into this World Cup as total unknowns. They're leaving it as one of the great underdog stories in the tournament's history, and Vozinha, a journeyman keeper from Portugal's second tier 2 weeks ago, is leaving it as one of the most talked about athletes on the planet. If you enjoyed this story, let me know in the comments which underdog run you're following at this World Cup, and subscribe for the next breakdown as the round of 16 kicks off.